Noel, what race are you? Let's get down to it. What are your thoughts about all the stuff Kanye's doing nowadays?
Guy who likes Hitler thinks we're great guys. That's fucking, that's awesome, dude.
Drug dealer turn podcaster, go faster. Jeff FM, real talk, ain't never no disasters. Ex-barber Jeff, man, far shining like a star. In the boulevard, giant like a minotaur.
Welcome back to FM. I saw a lot of you guys didn't like that we scrapped that part of the show, and that was a staple early on here, but things change. We're using the new intro. It's not going anywhere.
People had mixed feelings about it.
Well, that's life. Things change, and at first people aren't going to like them, but then you get used to it. I personally like the new intro, and I think we'll grow into it. It'll inspire me to get new guests. Like today even, we have Noel Miller on the show, and now we will add him to the intro. He will be a part of that intro, maybe a small clip. Maybe we'll put him at the end after Logan Paul or something like that, you know? It all goes by clout in there. Before I get into the show with Noel, I want to let you guys know that we now have ashtrays out. You go to the website, jeffsbarbershop.com or jefffm.com. They both go to the same place, and you can pick up this baby and you get some hair products. And the deodorant will be launching soon on my birthday, hopefully. So stay tuned, but now it's time to get on with the show because we only got Noel for a short period of time because he has to go do about 7 other podcasts today.
I'm hungover.
I feel hungover right now too.
Why?
I've been training for an Ironman. I know this sounds ridiculous on you. I know Cody's doing it too.
Yeah.
He's done Ironman and his name's Cody. What the fuck is going on?
We're basically the same person. You're just prettier.
You know, I always say to these guys, I'm like, I got to find myself a Noel. So I guess I would be like Cody in this situation, you know?
What do you mean?
I just need like a sidekick. Like I don't want to have to search for guests. You know how it is. There's not many people I want to interview, and especially the people that are in my reach, people that I could get here.
Yeah.
So I kind of just want to just be like, fuck it. Let me just do like a lazy podcast with my friend every week.
You could bully your guests. You don't have to respect them.
Am I bullying you right out the gate?
No, not at all.
I realized I came out a little hot. Look, my laptop's fried. Kyle, he plugged 2 chargers into the laptop, and it burnt out.
Good job, Kyle.
Thank you.
So our notes for today, we're going off the books, it looks like.
Yeah, let's just go raw.
Okay. Do you hate the Iron Man talk?
Not at all. I love training for stuff. I think it's cool. I love talking about it.
So do you guys allow each other like a certain amount of time? Like, all right, you could talk about your training for 5 minutes this episode, and I get to talk about YouTube boxing for 5 minutes or MMA
kind
or some
of,
shit.
Except I just steamroll him, and I talk a lot about fighting and car racing and all that shit.
Yeah. And that's stuff for us, you know?
Motherfuckers want to talk about MMA?
I hate you for digging that up. I hate you.
What was that from?
I've tried putting MMA in front of my channel a handful of times, and it just doesn't work.
I've struggled with this problem a lot because I would just love to come on here and talk about MMA the whole time.
I know.
And the world just keeps giving you new stuff.
Yeah.
Like Conor McGregor. Is he on steroids?
Yep.
Yes. You see what he did where he's like, he hurt his leg, so he's like, all right, I don't have to be tested anymore by USADA.
Mm-hmm.
And he just took himself out of it. And now he's ready to come back in. He's like, I'll do fucking three tests over here.
And then he's saying, me, Chris Weidman, and Anderson are the only ones that ever have this injury. And fucking Lionheart, god damn it, Anthony Smith. He basically called him out for juicing, and he's like, this fucking rat. He's so pissed. I don't know, man.
Do you use steroids?
Yes.
Me too.
I want to try them. I mean, I'm not going to, but I'd love to.
Well, do you believe in science?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, well, steroids is just science.
No, I know. But I don't know how worth it would be for a guy like me.
Well, it depends your goals.
Well, it would probably work for a guy like you. I'm not saying take them.
I'm saying take them.
Yeah, that's okay.
It speeds up recovery.
I heard that testosterone TRT, it's testosterone replacement therapy, so it will shut down your body's natural production of. So what do you just stay on steroids for life?
No, you get off. You only do a 60-day cycle.
Yeah.
And then your natural production of your body's testosterone will be lower, no? So isn't it?
Yeah, but it comes back. Natural testosterone's hidden in your legs, so you just have to do more leg workouts.
Is that right?
I mean, I'm not a scientist, but that's correct. You can do steroids now.
Yeah.
If you're
So to answer your
listening,
question,
that advice you just heard, you can go do them by
Yeah,
yourself.
but as long as they're like over the counter and legit, not some watered down stuff from like some country overseas.
No, man, I want
My shit's from CVS.
Alistair Overeem's engineered custom designer steroids.
Did
straight
he get
from
popped
China.
for juice?
No, he did a while ago, and I remember he said that it's like it was a. I don't want to misrepresent it, but he basically kind of said, "No, I'm not on roids. I worked with like the best doctors in China, and they put together like a nutrition plan, and it was like this really roundabout stuff."
That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, no, yeah, everyone knew.
Yeah.
Well, Cody, he's got some doctor or something that just prescribes him anything. He's getting Cialis, and then he recently got, what's the other stuff that you got?
I got some Valtrex
Valtrex. You know what that's for?
No.
for herpes.
Oh, okay. Can you get me D-ball?
Yeah, no, well, it's funny because like
Yes.
when you get cold sores, it's a form of herpes.
Yeah.
So instead of using the cream, I just sometimes like order the Valtrex to take internal medicine. So I'm at the CVS, I'm asking for Cialis, and then I'm asking for herpes medication right after.
And they're prescribing him both the medications. Like, if you're the pharmacist and you see this guy come in and he's asking for, medicine to cure his herpes, but also asking for medicine to help him with his sex
But
drive.
they don't know that it's a sexually, it's not a non-sexual.
Do you tell them that though when you go?
No. I just call them up. Hey, I need this. Hey, I need that. You know?
You don't, dude.
I'm pretty direct. I don't laugh.
and I need
like,
steroids.
Your co-host is right here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
this is hilarious stuff. dude.
Yeah. I'm pretty serious about it. Like, hey, I need a 5 milligram, 30 tablets of Cialis, name brand only.
You know what? It is kind of refreshing that somebody will go on a podcast and say, like, yeah, this is the medicine I'm getting.
Yeah.
It's a known thing. Like 1 out of 4 people have herpes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But who's going to go on a podcast and say, like, yeah, this is what I did today. I went to get my herpes medication and Cialis and steroids.
Well, in this room, I guess.
Nice to meet you. I've known you for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Out of the people in this room, I guess we have the 1 out of 4, right? Steven.
Well, people take Cialis too, also bodybuilders, to open up their blood.
No. Is that for real?
Because Cialis gives you better blood flow. It's also used for sex drive, but it's mostly for blood flow like bodybuilders use it.
What? This is what I love about bodybuilding is there's that whole, all those dudes in there are on shit.
Yeah.
And you go in there as a teenager and you're thinking.
So I could take I'm taking the Cialis for fitness and for sexual pleasure.
Yeah.
And then I have the Valtrex in case I catch herpes during sexual pleasure.
Yeah.
No, but I'm joking. I don't want to put this on the internet like that.
No. Put it in there. Put it on there. It's funny.
If I do sleep with people, I do use condoms because I'm too worried about having a baby mama I don't want to be with or getting burned. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm very cautious with that shit.
I love this, man.
Yeah.
This show is, man.
We do whatever. We do a little MMA talk.
Yeah.
I love it.
And then a little steroids talk.
But yeah, back to what you were saying. I wish I could get on and talk about MMA more. But it's just that it's such a niche hobby, or like not hobby. It's such a niche interest, which is crazy because how long have you been watching MMA?
Start of the pandemic is when I got really into it.
Okay.
And then it just like took over my whole life. 'Cause
Yeah.
It was only sport at the time.
Yeah.
And then, recently I realized I was like, I don't give a fuck about any other sport. It's weird. Like they were talking about the World Cup, and I was like, who cares? Like if you put them all on both sides and you have them run to the middle and fight each other, now we're talking. But I don't want to see them try to play a game like they're all grown men playing a game. Let's just get right to it. Who would win in a fight?
Yeah.
It kind of sucks at times. I wish I didn't get so invested in it, but I look at like commentators and stuff, and I'm like, that's a cool job.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I've been watching it since like Ken Shamrock Tito 2.
Really?
Yeah. So
I'm a casual. You're
no. I'm still considered what they say like a mark. Like I'm like maybe an advanced casual.
Okay.
At this point, because I think MMA now is the universe is so fucking big. But that's the part that is wild to me is as big as it's gotten, it's still only a certain group of people that like it. I would think that it'd be way more people into it.
I think people like to see more influencers to fight nowadays, right?
Yeah.
It is fun.
Dude, it's fun.
It's crazy because like back in the day, like boxing, MMA, like these people were actually like fighting like to feed their family.
Yeah.
Like really getting beat up or beating somebody up. Now you have some YouTuber coming in there scoring millions of dollars just with no skills.
I think the money's gone down a little bit for them. They're now like main event fighters. I think McBroom and Gibb got like 50,000 each, which is still a lot of money. But to do a main event and you have that much on the line because you are that big of a public figure, it doesn't make sense.
Not much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it kind of clouded like everybody's brains about fighting. Like I was even asking them like how much they'd want.
Yeah.
And like I think Steven said he wanted $100,000 minimum.
Never said that.
I think Bryce said he wanted $1 million.
Or no, Kyle said you wanted $100,000. You're like, fuck that, I want $100,000.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I like, know your worth, but look at where you work at.
Yeah,
you're in a bathtub right now.
Izzy didn't make 100 G's. I feel like until recently.
Oh yeah, because he was fighting
kickboxing and after fighters pay their camps and stuff, they don't make shit.
What do you think Andrew Tate was making in those fights in the fucking basement in Romania?
Nil, 10 grand, if that.
They don't even really count.
No.
Speaking of Tate, we talked about this earlier because we were looking up things that you got in trouble for.
Yeah.
So you've never been canceled.
Be careful what you fucking say.
Like canceled is
that whole Tate thing. It wasn't even like canceled. That was purely just I said
piss
something.
some people off.
Yeah, people like. We're just sort of like, hey, that's like kind of an ignorant thing to say. I wasn't the only one to say what I like. Basically, the point I was making was like, just fucking tune the guy out. Mm-hmm. And basically, people were like, it's kind of too far gone. You can't really say that. It's not really a valid thing to say. And then that was it. When
you're getting into topics like that, there's you just can't have the right opinion all the time. I mean, not that you can't have the right opinion. You're just not going to sit right with some people. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about Tate. Whatever he's doing, cool. I just tuned it out.
Yeah.
It wasn't that serious to me.
Yeah.
But that's funny. You had people mad at you for once. Like you finally got somebody, some of your audience to not like you. Or not like something you said. The first time that happened to me was with Cody. And it was like, I was just trying to do like a goof and then it spun into this whole other thing. And then Cody gets like 1 million subscribers the next day. And then I just get all snakes in my comments. And I'm like, what did I do? Fuck. I was just, I didn't even mean it like that. But I guess that's not canceled. You rub some people the wrong way.
Yeah. I think, canceled is a, I don't know, that word. It means so many different things to different people. I wouldn't even say I got canceled necessarily. I think just people just got mad at me, and that's fine. And I think that's kind of the same thing for you. I think people are just mad at you.
People get mad at me a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think cancel's existent. People could redeem themselves.
Yeah, I think there's definitely some people who are canceled.
Yeah,
there's definitely people who are canceled. But yeah, I mean, it's funny about the Jake thing. I saw Logan in Miami. Red Bull brought me out. Me and Alina were at. I forgot what it was.
Were we there together?
We were, but you had gone in. You went in the second day, and I was like staying at a hotel that Red Bull brought me out to. But basically, there was a venue attached to the hotel, and I forgot who was performing. Someone was performing, and there's like a dinner, but Logan was there, and I saw him in the lobby, and he was talking to some people, and I was like right there. I'm like, I'm just sort of like, hey, you big fucker, what's going on?
Yeah.
And I turned, and then he was talking to some people, and I turned back to Alina, and I'm like, maybe I'll wait. And I turned back, and he disappeared. And so I just thought it'd be funny to talk to him in a space like that. With Jake, I don't even have like, I can separate aspects of him. And I think that's part of getting older. You look at people and you identify. You don't like parts about them, but I think you get better at seeing the whole picture of who they are.
That's like a job, no? You're not going to like everybody you work with.
Exactly, yeah.
Entertainment business, influencers.
Yeah, it's
there's
going
to be misunderstandings, and
you're
not going to like a person for who they are, but you just got to accept it and move on. Move your emotions to the side.
Yeah.
But no, I see what you're saying. Back then, like a long time ago, I just looked at like the little things that they were doing that was so cringe.
Yeah.
And now pulling yourself out, looking at the big picture, what they're doing is extremely impressive. And Logan's actually my boy now. We became friends, and back then we were like beefing. We were ready to fucking meet up and fight. I remember like a phone call. You remember that? Yeah, it was bad at one point.
Wait, what
It
what
was
sparked
bad. This
that?
guy called me one time to go to the Hollywood Hills to go meet Jake Paul in a house.
No, that was another situation.
Yeah.
That was a whole nother time. Yeah,
he was
we
like,
had like
"Bro,"
serious
he was
beef
like,
at
"Bro,
one
come
point.
with me." I'm like,
And look at
"Okay."
us now.
What triggered that?
Jeff was fucking good, bro.
That was him calling me out on impulsive.
Yeah.
Wild how things can
Wow.
change.
Wasn't it like behind the female or something? Said that he was talking shit.
With Jake, it was.
Yeah.
We were talking to the same girl or something.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
And
This is
I didn't
so
really
funny.
give a fuck. I
This
was
is so
more just
funny.
for like the action. Like we just like the
Staten
action.
Island scumbag came
Yeah.
out of him.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's like, "Bro, just come with me, bro."
Yeah, and it was kind of stemmed from the Cody situation and then into the new girl. So I was like, all right, now we just had all of these different types of beef. So we met up about that. We almost got into it. But the Logan thing was because of something that happened. I was with David and they made a joke about the suicide forest way, way back. And
Got it.
at the time, like he was super sensitive about that. So
Got
he
it.
thought I said it. So he called me out to fight. And I was like, all right, fucking, I didn't even say it, but like, let's
Logan's
go.
a big fucker. That
Oh
been
yeah,
tough.
yeah. No,
Tough.
it would have been. Yeah, I would have used a weapon or something. I would have had to. Or bring
Staten Island
friends.
scumbag right there.
Yeah.
Let's box.
Bro, you gotta win. You gotta win.
Yeah.
The goal is to win,
Yeah.
not to lose.
And now look at us. We're spending Thanksgiving dinner together.
That's awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute.
What do you say? You and I start our own MMA show together.
Sure.
And we just have.
And we talk to 50-year-old conservative men all day.
And they'll just be mad at us all the time because we'll never get it right.
Yeah.
What's the deal with MMA fans? They can't ever give you the credit. Like, oh yeah, maybe this guy really does like MMA.
Nah.
They have to say, no, I'm a bigger MMA fan.
Because it's their whole life and they track so much of it. And if you're getting, sometimes I look at it like if you're getting attention for not knowing, like for knowing less than they do, they have to they got to take something out of you.
Yeah.
Almost. It's weird.
It's a community. This person's interested. This
Yeah.
is better for our community. They have to say, no, I know more than you.
There's
You
a lot
suck.
of that. Yeah.
You're not allowed to watch this. This is my thing.
It's a lot of gatekeeping.
Mm-hmm.
But fuck them, man. You like it?
Fuck them.
Maybe we do a show called like The Casuals, and we just lean into it, and we just share our opinions that are probably going to be wrong sometimes.
I think what's up with MMA is it's like a lot of people that, because only some people like watching people get the shit kicked out of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think naturally it ends up being a lot of people who know a fuck ton about it because I think the average person goes, ugh, it's just off-putting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but yeah, I say we could lean into being casuals. And fuck it, we could be a spite show, where everyone's like, these guys don't know shit. And we're like, we know we don't know shit. You're a fucking
We're just
loser.
like, Conor McGregor
Yeah.
is the best.
Yeah.
Get that rematch with Khabib. He's going to smoke him.
He's going to kill him.
Yeah.
He will beat him. Yeah, just say shit to him.
That would be so fun, and just have people furious at us.
Yeah, dude. And the fighters, too.
Yeah.
Get them to want to kill us as well.
All right, today's episode is sponsored by DoorDash. Be the best gift giver you can be this holiday season with Dash Pass. It's a membership that keeps on giving even after the holidays are over. Unlock savings on their favorite items from thousands of local restaurants and stores near and dear to them for less. Struggling to pick the perfect gift for friends and family? Let them choose instead. With the Dash Pass membership, they'll be able to unlock access to thousands of their local grocery, convenience, and retail store items right from their fingertips for less. They'll enjoy 0 delivery fees on every eligible order. That's right, 0. They'll love the lower service fees on all eligible orders and 5% DoorDash credits back on pickup orders. Now through December 16th, save 50% per month when you buy a Dash Pass annual membership for only $59 for the first year. For a limited time, our listeners can also enjoy a gift for themselves with 50% off up to a $20 value and 0 delivery fees when you download the DoorDash app and enter code JeffFM22. That's 50% off up to a $20 value and 0 delivery fees when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code JeffFM22. Don't forget, that's code JeffFM22 for 50% off up to a $20 value and 0 delivery fees with DoorDash. Subject to change, terms apply. All right, now back on with the show. Do we have this guy to call in?
There's a guy that's looking for advice.
We're not fucking therapists over here.
I don't know, man. You're a doctor.
Look, I can try to give him the best advice I can. Let's hear him out.
Scientist.
Yeah, you're a scientist.
Yeah,
man.
pharmacist.
yo. I have a lot of life experience.
You do. if you go to Dr. Cody, the prescription is going to be Dianabol, Cialis, and
Valtrex.
And Valtrex.
Valtrex.
Yeah, that's the starter pack.
Yeah.
I don't have herpes though. Not yet.
Yeah,
Not
but
yet.
Just take
but you
it.
might
Start
get a
taking
cold
it.
sore.
It's preventative.
Yes. Preventative Valtrex.
Preventative.
Yep.
Yo, welcome to Jeff FM.
Wow. Can't believe it.
What's going on, man? What's your name?
My name's Joe. I'm from Buffalo.
Joe from Buffalo.
Bills Mafia.
Nice. I've been skydiving there.
That's an odd place to travel to skydive.
I jumped over the Niagara Falls.
You got a lot of snow
Oh,
out
yeah.
there right now in Buffalo, right? You guys snowed
yeah,
in?
We got 6 feet last weekend, week before, but it's all gone now.
You're snowed in over there in Buffalo. You got a question, or you're in need of some advice, I hear.
So I know you guys are very successful in the business,
Big time.
podcast business, in the entertainment business.
You want us to help you start
How do I
your
get
OnlyFans?
it? Well, I could send you a couple.
No.
pics.
Go ahead. Sorry, I was just being funny.
No, you should. All right. Sorry. So how do you suggest that I get out of the crippling 9-to-5 life?
Well, quit today. And,
I'm
take
at work
risk.
right now.
Yeah. Walk
I'll do
away
it.
from that
I'll
job.
live stream it.
Yeah, what type of mentality you got? Is it like the 50 Cent early 2000s, like get rich or die trying mentality? Or is it like, I just don't want to do this shit, but I don't want to do anything else hard? Because I'm sure Noel wakes up at 5 a.m., crack of dawn every day.
No, man.
Navy
no.
SEAL.
Navy SEAL work ethic.
4
They-
a.m.
They think just because he sits down and talks shit with his boy that he's got an easy life, but it's
Yeah,
actually you're working extremely hard now, touring.
Yeah.
Where do you have the time to even do this stuff?
I mean,
you
I
know?
do work like 60 hours a week, but
It's not even a 9 to 5 anymore. It's just a
No.
24/7. Maybe 24. Maybe you give yourself one day off.
I get hours off.
You prepared for that, Joe?
I'm doing both right now. So I'm doing work and I'm doing music on the side. But I mean, you're saying quit right now, and I'll just do it.
Do you have any money saved?
A little bit.
Do you have any money saved?
Send over your
Yeah.
account number.
Yeah. You can
Send over your account and routing number.
No, you can
Everybody likes a
We'll
good
help
scam.
you. We'll help you out.
Yeah, Cody's Cash App, the link works, so you can put all your savings in there. So what do you do for work, man?
It's legal work.
Oh, man. You're working for the laws and you're making rap music?
Well, kind of. I mean,
You get canceled for that.
It's a third.
Didn't Rick Ross get in
third
trouble
party.
for his past of being a corrections officer?
Yeah, but he's
Came
still,
out?
he's still dropping albums and he's still a good rapper, you know?
Yeah, I think he flipped it into saying I
This
was a
guy
crooked cop.
sounds like a 911 operator.
911, what's your emergency?
Why don't you move to Atlanta, bro?
Okay.
Or even Nashville.
Yeah,
That's a
you
new-
can produce hip-hop country records.
yeah.
The problem is people tell me, like, if you're a producer, you can do it all. It's all electronic.
What I think you should
For
do
sure.
is burn CDs of your music and go on Hollywood Boulevard and give it out.
The drama route.
Yeah.
I've been starting to upload to Napster, so I'm hoping that's going to help.
Yeah, for sure. Joe, you sound like your voice has like trepidation. It's like you want to be a producer, but we don't believe you. I think that's the first problem.
You mean like you don't know if he believes in himself?
Yeah, I sense trepidation.
No, I'm just at work.
Have you ever been scrolling TikTok and clicked like on an Andrew Tate video? Be honest, it's okay.
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
Wow, interesting.
That man is a plague to society.
I have.
I mean, there's some things that he said that I was
What?
like, you know what? All right, that's that kind of makes sense, but a lot of them are also very stupid. So
No.
I don't know where I
The things
sit here.
That's the issue people have with them.
The bad things he says invalidates the funny
That's true.
things he does.
Even
Yeah.
he said that he said things in a poor way.
Yeah.
He's still the top G.
All right, relax.
Fuck out of here, baby.
We have to have the one person. If everyone's disagreeing with him, we have to have the one person in the room. So the
See,
audience will
Joe, I
relate
want you to
to.
take a page out of Steven's book. You see how willing Steven is to slut himself out for a new employer? You saw it right there. He was hoping
Yeah.
Andrew would have seen that. You're like, I'll work for
Fuck
you.
yeah. See
I
you,
will
Jeff.
work
Oh
for
my
you.
God. Romania.
Don't, Joe, don't be like Steven. Don't
be like me. No, don't.
Imagine seeing Steven in that Romanian compound. He's the next one sparring Tate.
Right, dude.
Tate just beating up on him.
That is scary.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Joe, thank you for calling in.
It's been a pleasure.
Joe,
Jeff,
figure
just
it
wanted
out.
to say you have Jeff, you have one of the best fan bases ever.
Wow.
Thank you.
You
I
probably
agree.
never heard that before.
All right, thanks for calling in, Joe.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate you, boys.
This guy's gonna go quit. Dog.
Well, we ruined a man's life today.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good way to start the day.
It's my favorite.
We got another caller. This one's for.
I only got felonies.
Noel.
I can't get it, Joe.
It's for me. Uh-oh.
All right, perfect. Nice.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, shit.
All right, what's up, man? Welcome to Jeff FM. You're sitting here with Noel, Cody,
Really?
Steven, and the Bathroom
Yes,
Boys.
sir. I wanted to ask a question about the hats that Noel wears in his videos, because I see a lot of hats by the brand called The New Originals,
Yeah.
which is from Amsterdam. How did you find those brands, and like, what made you want to wear them? And is there anything more in the Netherlands that you really like?
I kind of found about TNO through, I don't know, I went to Zadok 60 and I just kind of picked up some stuff there, and then I walked across to the Pata store, and shout out to my dude Godson. He kind of put me onto some different things. He's hooked me up with like free TNO stuff, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of I went to Amsterdam like 4 or 5 years ago, and I don't know, just kind of always tried to dabble in the streetwear culture there for no real reason.
Cool, yeah. I like seeing you wear that stuff, man. You look good.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
I also had a question for you, for both of you, actually, because I wanted to start a podcast, but I did it on my own. I didn't have anything like a co-host or anything.
That's what I'm looking for
I don't
right
know.
now too, man. Same problem,
Yeah,
and I'm like 4 years in.
Well, shout out to Anna, man. Like I like her, man. I didn't really like her like back in the day, but she's funny now, man. I like seeing her on the podcast. Yeah.
I agree. Same. I didn't think she was funny. I
so
thought she was
like-
just like a whore. And then, we started filming together, and it's refreshing to film with her. I like the setup we got over here, no filter. She tells me who
No filter.
she was having sex with that morning or whatever when we film, and it's nice. It's a change. And
That's so cool. You don't hate women anymore. That's awesome.
I'm a
let's
graphic
test it out,
designer,
bro.
so
Let's
that-
test it
that's
out
what-
right now.
that
Are you
was-
comfortable sharing your actual opinion on things? Because there's plenty of podcasts that are out now, and everybody wants to keep their sponsors. Let's dive into some interesting topics.
Yeah,
what are your thoughts about all the stuff Kanye's doing nowadays? Do you agree with him? Do you think he's got any points? Or do you think he's just completely batshit crazy?
Oh no, I'm like Kanye was my number one on Spotify Wrapped. So
this
like,
is good then.
Like his
So do
music
you-
and everything is great.
Is he still your number one?
Yeah, I like I don't know, like a lot of the stuff he says.
There
Maybe
you go, your
he
sponsors.
I don't know. He should have maybe said it in like a different way, but I
Yeah,
think
he should have
there's
said
like
he liked
like
Hitler in a
higher-
different way. He should have said,
No, that's not.
I
That's
sort
not what I'm
of
saying.
like-
You're no, you're sitting around the story, man. Come on, don't do
Bro,
that.
this
Do it
is
like
the
when I
game.
did
This
that
is
to
the game
man.
you want to get into. People
yeah,
are
you
gonna be.
gotta be moving quickly. Here's a spicy question for someone from the Netherlands to answer. Why do you think pedophilia is okay?
Okay.
Is that type of stuff
Yeah.
legal there?
I don't know, man. I've never heard about that shit
No,
before.
there was this like niche political party that was headed up by a dude who like believed in pedophilia.
Damn.
Oh, you need to talk more about that, because I don't even know that shit, bro. I would love to see an episode on that.
Yeah, it's only the white only the white Dutch people that know that guy.
Yeah, well, I'm from a minority group. I'm from the Moluccan side, like the Indonesian colonization side. So it kind of hits different for me, man.
Yeah.
I don't have any more questions, but I just want to say, like, it's a bit overwhelming. So sorry if I'm stuttering and everything.
No,
like,
you were great,
guys,
man.
Like, Jeff,
And
Jeff
you didn't
Noel,
shy
like,
away
you
from
guys are
topics. I think
like
you.
my favorite guys on the internet. So
Oh,
like,
appreciate you, man.
I really appreciate this.
No, you're awesome, man.
Thanks
you.
for calling in, man. You were great.
All right, yeah. You have a great day, guys.
All right, have a good one. Man.
The guy who likes Hitler thinks we're great guys. That's fucking, that's awesome, dude.
It's Seemed like you got a little mad there at the end.
About the pedophilia
Yeah.
thing? No, he's good. He's good.
Yeah.
I love throwing that out there to the white Dutch.
Yeah.
The pedophilia party. It's funny to see the ones that get animated and they say, "Oh, you know about him." I'm like, "Why do you know about him?"
That is funny that you knew that you pulled out that card on it. I had no idea. But we touched on it a little bit there. So Kanye, you had to throw out all your Yeezys and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you?
Man. I'd never had any, but you know what's crazy is I've been hitting a lot of flea markets. So much Yeezus merch.
Really?
Just is out there.
I never really bought a lot of Yeezys either, but I did wear a pair to a shoot, and our director was like, "You got to take those off. It's gonna cause too much."
Dang.
And I was like, "What
Sorry.
what the fuck now?"
Well, you saw the shit he did today?
No.
He straight up said, I like Hitler.
No.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He was
Where
on
was this?
Infowars. He said, "I like Hitler." And then even Alex Jones was trying to walk it back. He's like, "I don't like Nazis. No, I don't really like that." And then Kanye makes sure to get it in before the commercial break. He goes, "I like Hitler."
What is he trying to do here?
I mean, yeah, it's just...
Fuck, man. I was one of those people that was like, yeah, it's part of Kanye's plan for the most time, but now, yeah, it's gone too far recently. Fuck, man.
What plan is there?
Maybe it's because no one ever goes that far. So he's like the one guy that's gonna go so far to where it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think there's a reason people don't
next?
go that
Kill
far.
somebody?
Yeah.
You know, and then end up getting life in jail. Is that what he's trying to do? To look how far I went. You know?
Yeah, no, I've never owned Kanye products.
But you got stuff from the Netherlands.
Yeah, I do.
And they are into pedophilia. So you can never win, bro. You can never win. Like even yesterday, you know, I don't keep up with everything, but they'll send me stuff. These guys, they keep me in touch. And I'm walking around the mall and the Balenciaga store was empty, completely empty.
Yeah.
And I walk in there and I'm on FaceTime with them and like, "Oh fuck, you can't do that. You can't do that."
Yeah.
I'm like, "What happened now?"
Yeah, they got a lot of kid fucking material out there. They did like an ad spread, which was really creepy. It was like girls. There was one image of a young like child holding a teddy bear in bondage, but then the most damning stuff is like they had one shot where there was a positioned it was like a court fucking document of like a judge and it's ruling on pedophilia, and I think it was like pro pedophilia. It was just a lot of...
Who thought this was a good idea?
They fashioned Kim in Northwest in like bondage Balenciaga type like stuff for like a walk.
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't even like a slip up. They should have known that they were going to fucking... I know Balenciaga does things for attention sometimes.
Yeah.
So who do you think controls the media? Let's pass this question over to Cody.
The media, I think, is just... I think the people are just fall guys, you know, behind it. Like the president and stuff, that's not really like the president and stuff. I think it's higher Illuminati. The media controls people's mind. People get all like, "Oh my God," you know, and
yeah, the news.
But who controls the media?
There's a zombie virus coming out. Media? Stay home, stay home.
I don't know who controls the media, to be honest.
Neither do I.
Fucking aliens? Who knows at this point anymore? I don't even watch the media because I know it's misleading and fake.
Do I round up Jews in Nazi Germany? Do I get love then?
There's the video.
Schwarzenegger said he loved Hitler. They gave him an award. I'm just saying, I don't like Nazis, and I don't like what some of the mafias are doing either.
I like Hitler.
That's right. You're not Hitler. You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well, I see good things about Hitler also. I love everyone, and Jewish people are not going to tell me.
Now pause this.
Holy shit.
Now, Jeff, I just want you to think 30 seconds ago when you were like, Andrew Tate has made some points.
Bro, this guy makes Andrew Tate look like Santa Claus.
I mean, yeah. Does he?
I mean, right now, he just said, "I like Hitler."
I like Hitler.
I didn't want to say that because that one thing gets clipped out.
Yeah. You don't want to say it.
Don't worry, I'll believe it.
Or at least cut to someone else when I'm saying that.
He had the Holy Bible saying that. You seen the Bible next to him saying that?
Yeah. You can't say out loud that this person ever did anything good, and I'm done with that. I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler.
Especially, he said. This dude drove too many Porsches. You know Ferry Porsche?
No.
This dude lost his mind.
The brand now that's also you can't. Like,
Oh yeah, Ferry
associate
Porsche
with?
was like Hitler's guy.
Porsche.
Yeah.
The car company.
Yeah.
So why is no one talking about?
No, I think it's something that people don't really realize.
So it was like Chanel, like they made like uniforms for the Nazis.
So you can't even associate with any brand in the world. It's going to a point you can't associate with any brand in the world. What are you gonna do?
Can't breathe.
Just not wear clothes.
No, I don't know. I think like, I mean, this is an extreme here.
No,
you
that's
know?
bad. That was bad.
What's the world coming to?
But hey, man, some people try to call this out. They said a while ago this dude's gonna come out and be like, Hitler's a good guy.
Noel, what race are you? Let's get down to it. What are you, like a future person? Are you like
I'm
The
a
Rock?
future person, man. You know that National Geographic cover when they're like, "Oh, this is what people will look like in 7." That's me.
We will all just blend together until we make the perfect specimen.
You know what's crazy? Oh, I wouldn't say that, but you know what's crazy? When you say future person, I used to work in advertising, and so did this is so weird to say, my now wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she worked in advertising for a long time, and people would refer to people like me as future people.
Yeah.
They'd say like what they go for like castings and shit. And they'd be like, we need future people for the look. So it's really weird to hear you say that.
No way,
the
that's a
only
real
other-
thing?
Yeah, that you're the only other person I've heard say that.
I guess it's like a compliment, you know?
I guess.
This is where the world's going.
Yeah.
Positive.
Really, you can't tell.
Yeah.
We're shorter, skinnier.
He is a marvel of modern science.
Yeah.
Just everything mixed together, and you take all the best from each.
Mm-hmm.
But what race are you? Is it a mystery? You actually don't say?
I don't say it because I think it's funnier.
Okay.
Some
Yeah.
people know.
You're black.
See, that's why it's funny.
Was that right?
You think that for real?
It's black.
To the ones that know.
Massive.
Okay.
My God.
I know it's in there.
Man.
Big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should we all guess? Should we all go around the room and guess
Yeah, take a
Noel's
guess.
race?
Take a guess.
She's gonna come out and say Hawaiian. Is there any Hawaiian in there? Oh, okay. We all just guess, and then at the end you say who's the closest.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Do you have any association with Mac Miller?
The Illuminati forbids me from confirming or denying.
Wait, what's this from, Kyle?
Wait, you're Canadian?
Yeah,
Are you?
I was born in Toronto.
Oh, okay, now it's starting to make
Oh,
sense.
Denmark was close.
Yep. You're very close, Steven. That's right.
Puerto Rican?
No, he's got to be French. No, that's Montreal.
The eyes on him too. You have light eyes.
He's got to be Hispanic and maybe some type of Asian.
Yeah, definitely some. I mean, I guess I could see Asian.
Yeah, definitely Asian. He's from an Asian country.
When did you move to California?
3 years old.
China.
China. No way.
China.
Africa. And Hawaiian.
Steve's from Maryland, so everyone that's not white, he just thinks they're black.
No, you seem like mixed.
Like a melting pot.
Yeah, he's definitely mixed.
I know what you mean. You think I'm like Tunisian or some shit. He doesn't know. Okay.
I don't even know what that
means.
means.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all
I
right.
think Filipino.
Oh, Filipino.
Do you know what those are?
That's Asia.
Yeah, my dad's best friend's Filipino.
Is he?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Why?
He is 70 years old. It looks like he's about 25.
Yeah.
And I could kind of see that in you because you just said that you're my age.
Yeah.
And not a wrinkle on you.
I look 14.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, final answer.
Steven was attracted to me when I walked in.
34 years old?
Final
20.
Final answer, I'm going to go half
23.
Half Filipino, half Hawaiian.
Wow.
You went African and Hawaiian, which I don't even know if I want to leave in the edit.
What?
I laughed. That was funny.
I'm not even trying to be funny. You seem like
Cody
very,
is,
like
Cody
mixed, but
is
very like
ordering
light
more.
skin, you know what I mean?
STD medication.
Yeah, Cody's re-upping on Tren right now.
Not even that he needs it. It's
Yeah.
preventative.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start taking all these STD medications.
He's taking preventative Dianabol right now. On the off chance he starts to get smaller, he can't.
Liver King busted for steroids.
I know.
What a
Can you
shocker,
believe
huh?
it?
Can you believe that?
What the fuck?
Man,
I was buying all his supplements. I was doing his workout plan. I'm like, one day I will be primal like him.
Now are you burning them?
Liver King here.
Throwing them all out.
Yeah, I'm burning my fucking Liver King
Sad.
supplement
Sad.
on top of my Yeezys. Both of my idols died this year. They died within 4 days of each other.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
I'm happy that he got fucking
popped.
popped. Yeah.
He pissed hot.
Yeah, that made me feel good seeing him go down.
It makes you feel better about being skinny?
Yeah.
I hate being skinny. It sucks.
Yeah, and also, like, just fucking say it, you know? Like, Cody's all fucking juiced up, and he's over here saying it on a podcast, you know?
Yeah.
And people could respect his honesty.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, that's dope, you know?
Yeah.
Wrestlers.
At least I'm not one of those guys that aren't juicing in denial about it.
That's what we were saying, yeah. Like, The Rock says that he's all natural. Do you... Like, I'm serious.
No way.
And he's your relative.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's the Staten Island right there. That's your fucking uncle, right? That's your dad.
So that's your fucking dad. Tell us.
It's my dad. Yeah, The Rock is my dad.
And he's and he's all natural.
This is what he looks like without steroids.
Yeah, you just got it. You didn't get the genetics.
No, I did not. Dude, it's so funny. During my wedding, my lady and all her friends, we were all hanging out, and the subject of The Rock comes up, and I make an off comment like, "Oh, that dude's on so much juice," and they're like, "What? No, he's not." And then it just exploded into like all the dudes barking at all the women, being like, "They're like, what about Chris Evans?" We're like, "He's on fucking roids."
Yeah.
And it's just all the guys being like, all the superhero dudes are on roids, and all the women being like we basically told them Santa Claus wasn't real. They were so pissed. But The Rock was like a center point of the conversation. We're like, that dude's juicing.
Yeah, like...
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but yeah, I hear you. Why pretend?
And it's all about being the hardest worker in the room. Like, steroids will give you that extra push to want to work out a little harder. I don't think people realize that. Like, it's not just like you take a pill and you blow up.
No.
You do have to put in the work, but steroids do make you even kind of want to put in the work.
Yeah, dude. You're like going to bust a nut in any second. You got to push that fucking weight.
Yeah, look at him. He had to walk off the show.
Yeah, the more we talk about
go
working
jerk
out,
off
he's like,
in the
fuck
bathroom
this.
or something.
I either got to lift or pound out because I can't do this much longer.
All right, well, if you guys learned anything today, it's take steroids, talk about them, start a podcast.
Quit your job.
Yeah, don't be a pedophile.
And that too. You are going on tour in
January through May.
You excited?
Very, very.
You nervous?
No, I'm stoked. I'm a little nervous, but
don't you have a show in Yukon?
No, it's Lexi.
I thought it was
somebody just
somebody just
balls.
let somebody.
He's nuts. I'm out. Steve out.
Yeah, the Republic of DN.
Okay, thank you, Steven.
Don't sit back down on that mic. Don't put your ass back down on that mic.
The only thing I'm a little scared of booking like a podcast tour or something like that is sometimes I have days like this where my brain is just all foggy and tired.
You should just write the show then.
Your preparation is what gives you the confidence.
Yeah.
So be prepared. Do your homework, and you got nothing to worry about.
NoelMillerLive.com. Come see me. I'm going to 62 different cities.
You going to New York?
Yeah, I am.
Where in New York?
Town Hall.
Big theaters you're doing.
Yeah, that one's almost sold out already. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Not necessarily. Performing in theaters, you definitely make less money, but it's not about that.
Would you actually let Steven go up there for the first few minutes?
Yeah. I'll find you can find a date. Why not? It'd be so funny.
You should put him on your like biggest show.
In Melbourne, Australia, 2,800 people.
Oh my god, he would pass out.
And what's crazy about that show is I'm performing the same night as Harry Styles, and the venue's already half sold out, and it's like 5 months away, or three months away.
Damn, that's gonna be sick.
Yeah. Well, dude, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming. This was a lot of fun. It was a long time coming.
Yeah.
If you ever decide that you want to get a crazy, wacky haircut, let me know.
I do need one.
Actually?
Yeah.
I doubt it. I do. All right. Thank you, Noel.
Thank you, guys.